Hi everybody, welcome back to another balloon tutorial. Today we're going to be twisting this bracelet based off of the other bracelet, the gumball, if you watched that one before. So here's your chance. St. Patty's Day is almost upon us, and so here are the things we're going to need for it. I'm using two green 260s and then a clear quick link that I'm going to use because I'm going to go ahead and add the hat on top. And then I have my pom-poms again, and this time I'm using, because of the Irish flag, we have an orange, a white, and a green. And so that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to transition to my balloons inflated so that way you can see how much there needs to be, okay? So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so here we are, we're back, and this is how much they're going to be inflated. I only have like half of this one. We're going to use very little of that one. I actually overinflated that one, and then we're going to use this one for the hat. And I'm going to simplify the hat than what I did there. It's a little bit different than the demo that you saw that I was wearing a second ago. So like I said, and the colors are different as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The way I do my twisting is I bring the sound down. I'll do voiceover. That way we can minimize that squeaking and maximize the teaching. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's bring that sound down. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get started with our shorter green. We're going to go ahead and create a loop with 4 fingers and a couple of pinch twists. So about 4 fingers on that one more time, just in case you didn't get that. No big deal. So 4-finger loop followed by 2 pinch twists, and then we'll go ahead and break off the tail. Actually, bite a hole in the tail. Don't break it off though, because you'll definitely want to use that, because that's how we're going to attach the quick link to the to that tail right there. So next thing we're going to work on is we're going to go ahead and inflate our quick link. And you notice one thing different from the quick link versus the other clear balloon that I used before. Oh, there's my colors. I have orange, green, and white, and I'm just pressing them against the bottom, and I'm just going to push my fingers up towards the nozzle. There we go. And we'll squish the balloons as we do that, and it's going to press all the air out, and it'll hug onto those balloons. So you can see, there we go. They're tucked up inside there. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to dig our fingers inside, and we're going to roll that balloon inside out. Okay, and the more work you put in, or the more effort you do at the very beginning there, you'll see it comes right out right away. And I'm just pinching at the nozzle, and it comes right out. And so when I inflate it, I'm definitely going to want to do that with a pump and not my mouth, so that way we don't get any condensation in there. Okay, all right, there we go. And then okay, so next thing I'm going to do is pick that pump. Drop that thing on the floor, that piece of the bracelet. So I'm just going to tie it on there, and now you can also pinch at your nozzle and get it to pop out of there as well. There you go. Sometimes it comes out like right away, and other times it wants to be a little stubborn, but there we go, popped right out, no problem. So now we're going to do is we're going to just create the hat that we're going to put on top there, and it's about 4 fingers. Then we're going to match that end of the side, pull the nozzle through, and like I said, about 4 fingers wide there. There we go. And then we'll go ahead at that where the nozzle is, the bottom there. We're going to go ahead and twist the link from our quick link around there, and I'm just wrapping it around a few times, make sure it stays in there. And then we're going to do 2 bubbles, 2 1-inch bubbles, and we're going to wrap that balloon around. It's going to create the brim of our hat, and we're going to wrap it around to the second bubble that we made. And when we roll it around there, we naturally create a pinch twist out of that. There we go. Like I said, I'm just going to wrap that around a couple times. Okay, looks like we're good to go. And then we can break off the excess and tuck that tail away. There we go. Okay, so we're pretty much done. The last thing we're going to do now is we're just going to take that piece of the balloon, the tail, and we're just going to push it through the loop there that we made. So we got a loop through a loop. Well, after doing it, we'll create ourselves a loop. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it through, and just pull it through there, make sure it goes through there nice, hiding the knots. It looks like we're good. There you go. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you give it a try. Cool, stick around for a little bit of art. Alright, so the one thing I failed to mention at the very beginning was the markers that I used. I'm going to be using a yellow and a black, but you don't have to use these actually. If you have a white one, you can definitely use that instead. It's just going to be for the buckle on the top there. And so let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to bring the sound down as I take this off, because I want to minimize all squeaking if possible. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, let's go ahead and draw the buckle on the top, and we'll about bring it to a close there. Alright, so real simple. It's just going to be a box and a box, and I think you can see that pretty well, hopefully. Try to draw that as straight as I can. Try not to be too bad or too crooked. You know, I started doing this in my gigs more, actually, drawing over the shoulder kind of like this and turning it so people can see it being done, you know, on the spot, which is kind of cool. You know, they see it coming together, and hopefully you appreciate that as well. Let me go ahead and I think that's ready to go. Okay, and you know what I'm gonna do, actually, I was gonna just trace it, but I think I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. That's good enough right there. And same thing for over here. Now, you know what? You have the option, you know, you can definitely just do this number, and that'll be okay too. But let me show you something that's not bad. You know, just that's fine going up and down like that. That gets the job done. But for a cleaner look, I think what I like is keeping the marker on there like before, right? But you see how I'm kind of dragging it along, and I'm at the end I'm making like a little like loop. I'm gonna do the same here too. There we go. And I'll have, I think it has like a better look at the end. You know, when I had made the cat in the hat video, I was doing that. The more I worked with it and did it, I ended up doing like that, dragging the marker and doing like these loops with it, as opposed to just, you know, making stripes and then lifting the marker up. I'd go to the end and loop back, and it had like a more round and better look, a better flow to it, you know, as opposed to the sharp edges, you know. So anyway, there it is right there. I'm gonna actually put it right back on because I really like it. I think it's really cool. So let's do that. There we go. Cool. Hey, so thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you appreciate this. Like I said, it's got the Irish colors in there, and it's just, you know, something fun that you can try. Oh, and these also, you know, if you want, like if you already got this part, you don't have to do the bracelet. You can just do like a wand topper, and that could probably be cool too. You know, throw an LED in there, light the whole thing up. So just think about it, jam with it, have fun with it. If you do it, tag me. You know, I'm on Instagram as jlomagic1, and as always, if you want to support the channel, patreon.com/jlomagic. And the gumball idea. Again, want to say a big thank you to Mr. John Justice. You always do an awesome job, brother. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out. And so until next time, everybody, happy twisting. Bye.